build a holder to keep a fishing scale in a boat. I have this fishing scale to measure the weight of fishes that I caught. I want to mount it in my boat in a place where I can reach it easily. Unfortunately, this fishing scale is not the most popular model. There is no off-the-shelf product that I can use to mount it. If I want to mount it in my boat, I need to build a holder for it. This is my fishing scale holder. It is made from 4 pieces of half an inch thick starboard. All are screwed together using small stainless steel screws. There are 2 arms at the top to hold the handlebar of the fishing scale. There is a scale body retainer in the bottom with a round hole to secure the round body of the fishing scale. The round hole has a small opening to allow the hook of the fishing scale to pass through. The upper arms and the scale body retainer are purposefully spaced. They are spaced in such a way that when I pull the fishing scale will clear both the upper arms and the scale body retainer at the same time. In other words, the spacing is optimized for pulling out the fishing scale as quickly as possible. I use a bungee cord to secure the fishing scale to the holder when the boat is moving. This should prevent the fishing scale from waddling too much. I leave the bungee cord a bit loose because I intend to keep the fishing scale permanently mounted on the boat with the bungee cord. Lifting the bungee cord a bit loose should extend the life of the bungee cord. The hole in the scale body retainer has very little play. This should also help preventing waddling. The top of the backboard is slightly lower than the tip of the upper arms. This will make room for the handlebar of the fishing scale, and the handlebar can be placed below the surface of the backboard. This leaves enough clearance for the bungee cord to wrap around the upper arms. The place in the boat where I mount the fishing scale holder is very narrow. The fishing scale holder needs to be very narrow to fit the available space. In the side of the center console has a very narrow strip of space. Because the space is so narrow that not much that I can do with the space. But this space is perfect for mounting the fishing scale. Despite the cold weather, I managed to temporarily mount the fishing scale holder in the boat. Because the weather is too cold for applying caulking material, I will have to wait for next spring before I can permanently mount it in the boat. If I fabricate another fishing scale holder, I may have made it differently. You may notice that there are 2 holes in the upper arms. I thought I would wound the bungee cord through those 2 holes. This surely could have worked, and this arrangement would not cause much problem when I need to pull the fishing scale from the holder. The problem would occur when I tried to put the fishing scale back onto the holder. This was not easy to figure out the proper way to do this. I would have to remember to insert the fishing scale through the loop of the bungee cord before placing the fishing scale to the holder. If I didn't do this first, I would find that the bungee cord was trapped behind the fishing scale. This method is not intuitive. That's why I decided to attach the bungee cord at the bottom. That works far better. But now I have 2 big holes that I don't know what to do with them. I will not make this mistake the second time around. Secondly, the spacing between the upper arms and the scale body retainer is optimized for quickly pulling out the fishing scale Unfortunately, this spacing is not good for putting the fishing scale back to the holder. The reason is that I need to position the fishing scale just right in order to slide the handlebar into the upper arms and to slide the scale body into the retainer. Both have to be done right, and both have to be done at the same time. Otherwise, the chance is good that the bottom of the scale body will hit the retainer when I try to put the fishing scale back to the holder. For now, I just leave good enough alone. If I have to do this all over again, I will try one of two ways to work around this problem. The best solution is to attach a small piece of starboard material way above the retainer. Then the body of the scale body will hit this piece of starboard and slide into the hole in the retainer. The second solution is to reduce the spacing between the upper arms and the scale body retainer. Then I can insert the scale body into the retainer first before I need to worry about sliding the handlebar into the upper arms. This means I only need to do one thing at a time instead of trying to do two things at the same time. I made this video to show how to custom make a holder to mount a fishing scale in a small boat. I hope this will be useful for people who want to mount their fishing scale but cannot find the right holder. Good luck.